Hi there, Martin from Experience Law of Attraction in My Life.com. I think it's really important to point out a couple of things that sometimes we might easily forget, and you'll actually see. I deliberately, when I started this camera, I showed you I'm sitting in a car park just before going into a work day. And I wanted to basically demonstrate that I utilize all of the time I have available for the development and improvement of my business. I'm utilizing time to constantly be focusing on where I want to be and the way I want to be able to help other people achieve their goals and dreams as well. And so effectively, I'm just sitting in the car here. I've got like about 5 to 10 minutes to spare and decided to make this very quick and hopefully beneficial video for you. I know that sometimes we can easily get caught in the grind. We can easily get caught in a situation where we just feel, oh, look, it's another day. It seems sometimes a little bit difficult to move forward and so on and so forth. However, let me tell you that it's not just another day. Once this day is past, it's past. You cannot bring back past days. And we have an obligation and a responsibility to ourselves to be as beneficial and as efficient and as effective as we can be each and every day. Because when we're actually doing that, I personally feel that at the end of the day, we can truly say to ourselves that we've achieved something. We've actually moved forward towards our goals. You've got to have goals. You've got to also know, of course, where you are. But an important difference is that when you look at your goals, always program yourself as if you've already satisfied those goals. It may seem a little bit odd at first if you've not come across this before, but it actually makes a huge difference. Let me explain how and why. It's all about programming your subconscious to accept and to recognize that, hey, you know what? I've actually got something going here. I've got something really good going here. And understanding that and recognizing that is so very important, because it's going to give you a degree of power. It's going to give you a degree of control. It's going to give you a degree of recognition that you really are able to make a difference. The people, who, if you look at large companies, large entities, large businesses, large organizations, most of those, if not every single one of them, started in the mind of a single individual. And you need to recognize that you are capable, you are a person who can take and make massive world change. By recognizing that and acknowledging that, you are way ahead of already 99.9% of the rest of the population. Because so many people just live their lives, and when I say live, I'm using that word with quite a bit of poetic license, because they actually just let the days pass and do nothing with themselves. I speak to a wide range of people every day, and I speak to many what I'm going to call senior citizens, and some of them have just given up. It is really sad. They're grumpy, they see the worst in everything, they're rude, they're arrogant, they simply don't take the time to listen. They don't take the time to recognize that someone is actually trying to go out of their way to help them. You know what? Recognizing that those people exist, for me personally, has represented a challenge to make even more of a difference for myself and those whom I care about around me. And if I can impart even a portion of this onto you, I will consider myself to having succeeded dramatically today. I really find that it's so important to be able to take and grab each day and really make that difference, really make that controlled recognition that, hey, I'm going to do something of value today. I've got my diary, I know exactly what I'm doing today, and I do not hit the pillow until I have done everything on that list. Certainly there can be some unexpected curveballs, but at the end of the day, 99.99% of the time, it's get on with the job. Stop complaining, stop whinging, stop carrying on about how difficult the economy is, how difficult something else is. Those are excuses. It's a waste of time. It is pathetic. Only when you grab something and say, bugger it, I'm going to do this because I want to do it, that is how you actually make headway in life. That is how you rise above all the drivel, all the excuses, all the pathetic and unbeneficial mental garbage. I know that I'm getting a little bit carried away here, but I really want to impart on you. You can listen to every excuse under the sun. You can even make a whole stack of them. But rather concentrate, utilize that time to do something beneficial, something practical. Move ahead, decide what you want, and go for it. I promise you, It may be difficult at first. Anything new is difficult. Once you get used to it, once you start to overcome it, once you start to achieve it, you start seeing and becoming even more motivated to move even more. You become like an unstoppable machine. If I can impart 1% of what I've just told you today, I will consider this video a massive success. For more information, head over to experience lawofattractioninmylife.com/blog, or just experience lawofattractioninmylife.com. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. You're even able to download a free report. I honestly recommend you go for it. There's some great information. I'm updating that blog regularly. It will make a difference. Take my advice, see it for yourself, take action, and change your life for the better today. Go for it.